Welcome to Francis von ZERNECK'S head full of useless information about movies after show video. We're with co-host Meredith Monroe, who's back, thank God. We love you.
Thank you, I miss being here.
And with this week and next week's guest,
Yes.
Lisa Long from Mysterious Skin, Castaway. She has a stint on Shameless that's coming up next month. Great television show. What Women Want, which is a movie I like. My friend Eric Ballflower is in that. Do you know
It's
him?
so fun.
Yeah, it's a
Such a
good
fun
movie.
movie.
Nancy Nayers, you worked with some great director, Robert Zemeckis.
Yep.
I wanted to talk about other stuff because it's Valentine's Day week. But actually, now that we're thinking about it, I wanted to talk about Castaway. You were telling me the other day about like the rehearsal, and it was a long.
It was great
Yeah.
because we would eat Christmas dinner for like a week, all of us. Just
Speak
the
up
cast,
because
the
I
whole
don't know if
cast.
they can hear us.
Oh, the whole cast. We would sit around a table and we would eat Christmas dinner. And this was, of course, 2 weeks after Christmas, going into January. So we're eating and eating, and that Tom's a look after dinner. And
right.
we established the whole family, so it's great. And then, of course, when we're done establishing the family, and it's after Christmas dinner, and he gets on the plane to go do his thing.
Yeah.
Then, of course, it was 6 months of dieting before they ended up.
Oh, geez.
Resuming filming. It was wonderful. And Robert was wonderful.
Yeah, what's he like? I don't know. I've
just
never talked to anyone that's worked with him.
Just
Is he,
got it
but
under control. Doesn't, he just...
is he like, because he gets some good performances, but at the same time he's a very like Hitchcock in the way that his movies appear, where it's a series of images
Right.
and cuts. Like I
Yes.
think of Back to the Future, which was a huge influential movie on me.
Me too. I loved it.
Big time,
So,
right?
I was just watching
What is it
Great.
about that movie? I just showed my girlfriend's children
Yeah.
that movie, and they loved all three of
Yeah.
them. What is he? But he also gets good performances, and he doesn't seem like he hates actors, which some of those directors are like.
I think
But he doesn't seem like that at all.
I think he just embraces it, and he's a smart businessman, and Now, I always remember him because he spoke about deep frying his turkey on Thanksgiving and Christmas in one of those big deep fryers in the backyard. And just lovely. You want to be around him, just lovely.
Now, when we talked earlier in our show about passion was one of the overriding themes.
Yes.
Do you feel like he is very passionate on set, or is he more even keel and laid back? Or
Well, I think every director is passionate. They have to be.
Yeah.
I just think some people just show it differently, as we all do. In
Right,
life.
for sure.
Obviously, he's very passionate,
Yeah.
but I think they've done so much homework prior to that. So once they get there, they just see it.
Yeah,
So I think
yeah.
he's one of those.
Yeah, okay.
He's so well prepared that he just sees it.
Okay.
Because this is Valentine's Day week.
Yes.
What now? At the beginning of the show, I think it's the beginning of the show. I asked quickly, "What are the most romantic movies you've ever seen?" Without thinking about it, you said Overboard, and I don't want to say. Oh well, and I don't want to say because then you won't want to listen to the show, and you still listen to the show. It's a very good show, but again, I'm going to in the same vein. Just name, without thinking about it, you don't have to be right, you don't have to actually believe this, but without thinking about it, name 3 movies that you think are romantic.
Last Mohicans.
Yeah, that aren't on your list.
Oh!
They don't even have to be good movies, just, you can change your mind later.
Okay.
You love.
Then aren't on my list. And now you have me.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, you go.
No, and you know what's funny is he stumped me before on this, and I kept thinking. The thing is for me is when I think of romantic movies, I actually go with my girlfriends for those kinds of things, and we swoon and ooh and ah, and I actually go to thrillers and more scary movies with my husband or my then boyfriends, because then that's something that you go. And you like get snuggled up. So I'm thinking of like California with
okay.
I mean, but that is such a messed up movie. But the love
But it
between
is
those
kind of
two,
yeah.
True Romance, again another messed up movie,
Messed
but
up
a
is
big
good.
love affair.
that is, I think on another episode, I talk about that movie, about being, when I'm when I'm in heartbreak, I watch True Romance over and over again. And I saw True Romance when I was in a very important relationship in my life. and it affected me big time. And that's a very romantic movie.
Yeah, you
You're
want to
so
know what's messed up.
Yes.
But even Love Story, that really is.
Yeah.
Love story. Yeah. And well, my argument is that it's not my argument. I stole it from Sidney Pollack, but the argument is that the best love stories are stories that they can't end up together.
Yeah.
Sidney Pollack said that, and look at his romantic movies. The one with what was his famous movie that The Way We Were. They can't end up together. It's doomed from the beginning. Fight, they hash it out, they ruin it, they get back together, and it can't be. But there's something in that trying and fighting that the love reveals itself. You know what I mean?
Angst.
Yeah, and the character is revealed, and they get closer.
See, you and I would make good girlfriends for the romantic movie because we both have the angst.
The angst.
When you first started dating,
Yes.
whatever that was.
Yes.
Is there a movie that is there a movie that you saw when you were like 13 or 15?
Friday the 13th.
No.
And it was with a boyfriend.
Oh, really? No, but
Yes.
they taught you. I'm going to go in another direction. They taught you how to attract men, how to be in a relationship. I'm going to ask you that. So start thinking. You know what I mean? Like for me, I keep saying Breathless. I saw Richard Gere interacting with Alex Brisky, and it taught me how to attract women and stay with them and get them, because I didn't know. I was a stupid kid, you know. Is there a movie like that for you?
Yeah. And I'm trying to think.
Okay. No.
I'll come up with something, but
All right.
off the top of my head right now, I've got like a gazillion things going through my mind, and I think
What's one of the things that's going through?
what's going through my mind is it goes back to what you had said about one of the actresses you saw who's the antithesis of you, and that's what you thought of as beauty, and I think that's what goes on with me.
Mary Magdalene.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that goes on with me, like Raquel Welch or Sophia Loren or
Isn't that
any
funny?
of the. I always loved the dark, exotic women and wanted to be like them because I thought that was the epitome of sexy and classy and just wonderful. And I always wanted to be that dark,
That's
exotic
what we
woman.
don't have. We got to end it because there's a party coming in. We're here live at Firenze Osteria. Thank you
Thank you.
very much.
Thank
And
you. Let's go see a good
click on the
romantic
link.
movie together.